长梦未央，金甲不弃，登峰涅槃，惊涛骇浪。诸强之中，谁能冠绝群雄？传说里记载了符文与猎手。石碑旁埋藏着斑驳的船锚，残垣间跃动起新。
Have definitely pivoted away from being a solely team fighting team. They're actually much more skirmish focused, and if you look at the assist to kill ratio, they're actually ranked in the bottom 3. So what that means is they play a lot of skirmishes and not a lot of team fights, and their skirmish core has been Breathe and Beishang and missing into the top lane. You were talking about the heat maps. That's what their early game is all about. Roaming missing away from Jomong and joining the 3-man squad on the top lane to find skirmish kills, and they're very, very good at that. I think they're the best 3-man skirmish core out of the entirety of the LPL at this moment.
That's a statement. As we saw Breathe Beishang, we saw Jomong and Missing and Shanks come onto the stage with Domo. RNG coming back out, and you'll notice, you know, you got Xiaohu in the top lane. Xiaohu facilitating a role that we haven't really seen. Gala and Ming, you've got Cryan. You've also, I just want to interject myself, you've also got Wei.
I will say RNG drafting on the red side is a lot more standard because you have that last pick and you can just look at what the enemy team is going to throw out. They do trend towards using counter picks rather than just going for flex picks to confuse opponents. So I think we will see some rather standard openings coming from them. The AD carry and the jungle position most likely going to be the first 2 picks as we see RNG lock into Xayah.
Yep, Gala, this is going to be game number 5. He's most played AD carry, currently supporting an 11 KDA. Most picked up for Cryan here in the mid lane as well, but we already talked about it, Clement. Xiaohu's willing to flex this to the top side of the map, so a question mark sent over to WE.
I don't think you get away with Orianna top lane against Breathe, though. Breathe definitely has... He has too many champions that don't fall into that sandbag category. He has a lot of things like Jax and Camille and Fiora that he's played into the past. And bringing something like Orianna it's like bringing a knife to a gunfight. You definitely don't win out against that. So I do expect this to be a more standard setup for the mid lane. Tristana also has a lot of reset potential.
Yep, just adding the Leona, you know, adds that pick potential too. So you've already gotten a lot of isolated damage here. A lot of ability to hit and a choke too. You mentioned the Jhin being likable. Clement, I think I agree with you 100%. And Jomong is going to show up, so we get a bit of range here with Syndra and Jhin on the comp. We'll talk about that in a second. I want to see where this Gragas goes, what the jungle pick is, what the top pick is, what is actually happening in another RNG draft.
Yeah, this is pretty difficult to see. I actually wouldn't... I feel like they need to take something pretty aggressive in the top lane if this Gragas is going for the jungle. This fits a little bit better. I do like this. Just another AD champion and double AP solo laner, so you get a little nice mix of damage, and it also starts things off a little bit better as a secondary possible.
Curtain call's going to come out here, Clement. Ming now hit level 6, wants to go in. Unbreakable Wheels popped up into the backline, waiting for the shockwave, but it never comes through. Cryan still holding on to that one. Solar Flare layers down. It's a steal here from Wei. The explosive cast separates his first blood, is given over. Dissonance doesn't slow down the Ragnarok Olaf. The kill for the trade, but RNG can't get in it. Shockwave pulls back in, missing. He's healed up by Jomong. And WE now denying their Herald. The trade, questionable, but still a nice mechanical play from Wei.
Really well done by RNG. You can see what's side, but they also know Beishang's top.
Flash away. Missing gets distanced as well. This is a 5-man bottom lane, so of course teleport going to be used by Breathe, but the body slam always flies in. Breathe now for the counter engage, and RNG knock him up as well. Breathe will get the trade kill, but that's not worth it. Triple kill goes over to Gala, and RNG just went head to toe.
They called WE out on their bluff. They had vision, knowing that Beishang was taking away the Herald, and they had numbers advantage. WE tried to hold their bottom side with the teleport incoming from Breathe, but they were still 3v5. That wasn't going to be enough to hold.
Herald gets dropped mid for WE, but that trade ain't going to be worth it. RNG with a 1k gold lead, and Dragon going to be taken away as well. Give that ult CDR. And as Wade picks that one up, you got to look at where the kills went. Gala picks the 3 for Clement. He's half an item up as bottom lane, Breathe has found Xiaohu. He's just trying to waste some time. And then Fat Man, he won't be singing, but he will be dying as give the kill over to Breathe. Well done. WE fighting back.
Well played, but this is going to be at the cost of 2 towers in the top lane. RNG still get the favorable trade in terms of the gold right now, and I sort of think that the tables have turned completely. The pick comp that wants to get out ahead early now can't contest RNG in the team fights. So
comes in nice and quick because Scout of the Week not going to be there just yet, but Ragnarok on the Olaf comes in. Shockwave not going to be there because on the backside won't be used. And John Long comes in as well. Explosive Cask as well. Nails down. Scout of the Week used in the end. And RNG going to win another one here, Clement. A double kill over to Gala once more.
It looks so good for WE to actually start off. They had the true damage and they were chasing down Wei, who had no ultimate, already had to burn, had to get away with that one. And then Ming had to pop his ultimate as well. But the comeback play from Xiaohu was just too massive. He catches out 2 members in the choke, throws him back with the alley-oop ultimate, and RNG, like I was talking about, posturing around Baron to force the teamfight play to happen. They get what they want.
That Cask was a stroke of brilliance from Xiaohu. Watch again, the poke trying to come through, but WE go too far.
Yeah, WE, they should have been happy with the ultimates coming out right here. Instead, they try to chase the Alistar down. Ming doesn't even die for his troubles, and Jomung is left in such an awkward position. You know, Chao even doing a bit of a stutter step before he goes for his primary targets. They find the 2 kills down, they wipe the map completely clean, and Gala is sitting at 5-0-1 with the Baron buff.
Doing a bit of the Michael Jackson moonwalk. Okay, Gold Lead, before we were already talking about the comps and the win conditions, is the Shockwave's going to come through only onto 1. They get the Dragon now moving into the fight mid. Missing's low and he'll just get bursted down. That's what we talked about, Clement. If people in chat weren't listening, this is a comp that RNG drafted into. They counted it from the get-go. And now with this Gold Lead, they're going to take over.
No picks by WE whatsoever, no side lane pressure, even though Xiaohu is down 50 CS. It doesn't matter. With the Baron buff, you're never going to get side lane pressure. So this is RNG's chance to really put their foot
alongside Xiao, who's tanky enough. He flashes over the wall. Solar Flare was a little bit delayed. Waiting for the explosive cast. It sends Jomong back into the side of RNG. Forward they go with Gala at the helm. He goes forward just like Uzi would. As Missing goes down as well. Wade tanks up a bit in the front line. A double kill once again in RNG. All 5 members at the helm, ready to run it into the base.
And RNG aren't even going to wait for the 5v5s. They know they have the lead. They know they can play the game however they want. They just go in for the killing blow here. Xiaohu on a back ward does get a perfect angle. It was kind of comical to watch the Fat Man get stunned down so many times.
Now
but
Ming,
still go for
Shockwave
it.
comes in. Shanks is just dead. I'm going to reiterate, Clement. Gala didn't even flash in the last fight. He uses Featherstorm forward. And they're going to run right into the Nexus with 3 members dead. Look at the timer on Jomong and Missing. Will it be enough? First Nexus turret being under fire. The minion wave is dissipated. Onto Bei Sheng. Damage comes through with Dissonance. Forward crying goes once again, but RNG will not end the game here.
They have a lot of objectives that they can attend to.
Side WE need to steal with Bei Sheng there, but he's too late. Smite secures from RNG. Good scatter of the week off of Xiaohu. Ragnarok used as well. Ming gets popped down quite a bit as Missing engaged with the Solar Flare. Breathe coming in off of the flank. He flashes on in, but he gets knocked up, pulverized by Ming as the main carry in Gala gets the Blade Caller. Breathe getting low. Gala knocked aside though, but RNG still have another 80 carry in the jungle. A quadra kill for Wei is all you need to end this game 1.
RNG, they draft a perfect composition. They know what WE is going to do. They're all funneling into them, and the Lamb's respite is absolutely massive. Breathe with his AoE damage could have taken down 3 carries there, but none of them were going to fall because of that invulnerability. And, you know, RNG just closed this game off in style with such a strong understanding of their composition.
Feels like we went back into the past. We got a couple of good team fights there from RNG and WE. But RNG, the comp set up so nicely by you, Clement, and how they Crying and Gala, the benefactors. I think Gala played so well, set up by Ming all game long.
A really defensive early game, explosive in the side lane trades, and just strong team fightings. Really easy to play out this composition. I like their play for the early Baron. I think that's something that a lot of teams with this comp wouldn't necessarily index into. They would find it too risky, but RNG knew they had a